So they thought might have been a stroke, and it was actually hyponatremia. I was put in the hospital, and I was there 6 days. Now, mind you, the year before I had pneumonia, and they thought I had a big tumor, and it wasn't. It was pneumonia. The year before that, I had blood clots in my lungs. So all the warnings were there to quit smoking, and I didn't. Okay, so with the hyponatremia, we go in. Then they did a CT. There was a shadow, something questionable. Dr. Anesia stepped in, who had been treating me with the pneumonia, and said, "No, we need to look closer at this." And by that Thursday, which was October 30th, I was told I had cancer, lung cancer. And so then I left Friday, and in November, I think it was the 17th or somewhere around there, I started treatment. You know, and it was, you know, I felt confused and lost, and, you know, what is this world, you know? And I'm looking around and thinking, how am I going to do this? And really, it's my faith in God that has given me the strength to do what I'm doing and to be strong for my family. But, you know, as far as advice here, you know, I look at some of the patients and I see how depressed they can get. I came out of a 10-year depression, and when I was diagnosed with cancer, it snapped me right out of it. I stopped psych meds, pain meds for all of my pain disorders, and I became alive again. And what I've found is I can sit in a corner and cry about it and waste my life away, or I can be proactive. I can get up every morning. I can do my makeup. I do my makeup. I do my hair for my family. I don't want them to look at me and go, "That's right, we have cancer in our lives." I want them to look at me and say, "She's looking good and she's doing this." I want to look in the mirror and go, "I'm looking all right today." And I still have some hair. You know, so my advice is for women to really try to, you know, take care of yourselves and make yourselves feel good in whatever way it is that's going to make you feel good. If it's to do your hair and makeup, maybe you're too tired to do that. Maybe just do a little touch up with some cover stick, you know, and a little lipstick. And there are magazines I've gotten from here that talked about how to do your makeup when you're going through treatment, because you get a little washed out and you lose your skin coloring a little bit. And I read one of these. My son was graduating with his first degree in gerontology, and I thought, I've got to look good for this because I'm going to Cal, and I'm an alumni. And so I grabbed that magazine, and I was like, okay, it said, you know, to do this, and to wear a brighter lipstick, and to wear a heavy eyeliner and a heavy mascara. And I've kind of stuck with that little theme, and it's worked so far, you know. And there's even tattoos you can get for eyebrows, but I'm not going there yet. I still have some eyebrows. I'll keep that. But and the hair, you know, I have a great hairdresser who, you know, I think a woman should go to a hairdresser that has had experience with treating cancer patients. Mine had, and she had her own family that she treated or did her hair for. And she said, look, you know, we've got to cut this down short, and you've got to, you know, keep it conditioned, and use hair paste and keep it like locked in place. And it's worked for me. And it's just, to me, as women, we need to take care of ourselves. That's just the beauty part of it. That's the outside part. And the inside part for me has been diet. And it's been, I'm big on, if it didn't come from the ground or have a mother, I don't want to eat it. So if it comes in a box, and I don't care, or a bag, if potato chips come from the ground. No, they do not. Somebody took those and made a mess out of them. I want what's natural, and I want what's regional and seasonal. And that's what I've really tried to focus on with my health, as far as inside. And keeping with my treatments. I don't miss, I've not missed, and I won't miss. Sticking with that to make sure we kill the cancer. That's my goal, kill this cancer.
Wonderful.
And,
thank you for sharing your story. And how much longer do you have to go?
I will go till May. This week was cycle 4 for chemo, and by the time I'm done in May, I'll have 10 cycles of chemo.
Okay.
So by then I may have no hair at all, but that's okay. because it comes back,
Sure.
which is neat.
And you've got these lovely hats too.
And I have so many hats to wear, and between all of the donations of hats and scarves and these hats, I mean, I really want to emphasize those hats for in the kitchen because, you know, like I said, I noticed right away, oh my gosh, I saw hair in my silverware drawer, hair on the counter, hair in my food, and I thought, oh my gosh, and the holidays were coming. And then I found these, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is great because I can wear them when I'm cooking, and I don't have to worry about that. And then I take them off, shake them outside, you know, inside out, and could sit down to my meal without worrying. But these have been wonderful gifts for me. And then I was able to go and gather up some as gifts for a friend of mine, you know, up here who's doing chemo, and she'll be doing radiation also.
Okay.
So she had breast cancer, and so she just was real excited. She got a purple and white hat upstairs. My husband grabbed for her. They teach together. And then I went downstairs and found a scarf that matched.
Oh, how nice.
So she had a little matching set, and I got her some kitchen hats. Because she said, I had to answer the door without a hat on, and I had no hair, and I thought they're going to think I'm crazy. So we have a kitchen hat, and they're not as hot,
Yeah.
you know, when you're in the kitchen cooking. So
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
I could share all day long.